Sobriety, the very thing that friends, family, and other loved ones have been probably praying and wishing for, is stressful to relationships. A healthy sobriety is worth it, but it's important to know that the transition into sobriety is not a breeze on the individual or the people close to them. Today I'm going to cover the stressors to a romantic relationship, but many of the points generalize to other relationships. Hey folks, Dr. Joe here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you from the Addiction and Trauma Conference in Orlando, Florida. I create content, support, and resources for professionals and other high achievers who want to strategically address their substance use issue with positive tools, leveraging the science of positive habits. A person in early substance use disorder recovery is making a lot of changes. Their daily habits and schedule, friends, settings, and even possibly the way they eat and sleep may have changed radically. In addition, the person may be making changes and setting goals in areas of health, career, personal relationships, and family. These changes are major and they impact all areas of life. In an existing relationship, it can be threatened by early recovery in the following ways. The first is responsibilities. Often partners and families took over a lot of responsibilities when the person was using or drinking. A person in recovery may want to share or take back or take on some of the home management tasks. While this might seem obviously welcome, it's not that simple in application. The return of the family member to the rhythm and flow of home management can be challenging to navigate. The next impact of early sobriety on relationships is hidden expectations. Many times partners and other family members have looked towards sobriety as a solution, and it usually solves a lot of things, but it's not a panacea. Some families or individual family members are surprised to find that the problems continue or even intensify in sobriety. Removing the active addiction issue allows other issues to surface. The next is hidden fears. Family members may have hidden or unspoken fears. These are often fears of catastrophic impact to the partnership or family, such as an affair or a relapse, or a fear of an unknown content area such as debt, gambling debt, or other undisclosed non-monogamous behavior. The next thing is past failures. Family members may hold in their minds fear of past sobriety failures, and those fears inform the current sobriety hopefulness. They may have a strong predetermined outcome in their minds that shapes their interactions and their availability to be a productive part of the person's recovery capital. The next one is no equilibrium. While family systems need to grow, they thrive on stability and reliability. Change, significant change, even if it's positive, can feel threatening and scary. Sobriety often necessitates families redefine relationships and roles and responsibilities and power. The change threatens the system, even when sobriety is welcome. The next one is skill deficits. Many people in substance use recovery and their family members have patterns of interaction that reveal a limited feeling vocabulary, compromised communication, and limited problem solving. The next one is no change. It's possible that a person is clean and sober, but has not changed beyond that. Some people in early recovery continue with a lifestyle of lies, irresponsibility, irritability, self-absorption. The next one I call, look at me now. The person in recovery may want praise and recognition for their sobriety. Family members, however, might feel differently about offering that feedback because they might feel that the person should have been behaving appropriately all along and shouldn't get recognition for doing the basic right thing. The family members might believe that the person in recovery needs to have their own intrinsic motivation and not rely on others to supply motivation for recovery. The next one is family being wary or jealous of new patterns in relationships. A person in active recovery often develops new friendships and new daily patterns. This can be due to mutual help settings such as 12 Steps, SMART, Life Ring, or Dharma Recovery. It can also be the person seeking meaning and transformation through volunteering or therapy. The person can start to return to a hobby that is creative, or contemplative movements such as yoga. Any of these, or any combination of these, are likely to be a significant change from the pattern of the family before recovery. Romantic partners may think they still don't have the person present, and they don't have their interaction and their time. They might feel that they are not seen or heard. For example, I once had a client who was a teen when their parent got sober. The parent's recovery pathway included AA, which meant the parent was outside of the home several evenings a week. That teen reported hating AA and even sobriety. The parent had done most of their drinking at home, and recovery took them out of the home. What the teen said to me was, at least when the parent was drinking and not in AA, I saw them. Do you see how that could be problematic, not only in the short term, but in the long term, should that genetically predisposed child need help for their own substance use disorder in the future? Extreme ups and downs. Often people in early recovery experience mood lability, ups and downs. This is due to the body continuing to change and heal while the person in recovery learns new skills for managing stress and moods and life using healthy neurobeneficial habits. It might also be exacerbated by the person in recovery just learning to manage both their substance use disorder and a co-occurring mental health disorder. This takes time, and it's common to have extreme moods well into the early months of sobriety. Family members may feel disappointed or even angry that there isn't more positivity or mood stability. The next one is just called problems. It's not uncommon for people in substance use recovery to be facing life consequences. Even for people who have been high functioning and high achieving, they can experience legal, financial, friend, family, and career disruptions. In recovery, these challenges need to be responded to, but they can be incredibly difficult and stressful. They consume individual and family resources of time, energy, and patience. I don't want to discourage you, but I also want you to know that sobriety causes stress, and it's better for you to be aware of that and prepared. Solutions to this start with seeking information, seeking specialized support, and impacted family members getting their own professional and peer support. I create content like this weekly on my blog, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I'd love for you to follow me at any of those places. For more information, content, support, and tools on how to manage executive stress and enjoy life without drugs, alcohol, or over-relying on unhealthy coping, I've created a free workbook for you. You can find that in my bio or in my description box.